This video is about the Lasair Marshall notebook. There is a Git repo with code and instructions for using the Marshall, and it shows a part of the output here for a given object. We see the attributes from the filter that is being examined. We see the light curve of the object, the template, and the most recent cutout images, and we see a color image from hand stars, information from the transient name server, buttons here to do veto or favorite of this particular object. The Lasair documentation has information on how to get an account with Lasair. In particular, there is a video, if you look at the videos section, how to get a Lasair account. Then you will use that account to get an API token, and you will need that to run the Marshall. Some other videos you might want to watch here is how to make a filter. This is what is used for the Marshall, and also down at the bottom, topic and group ID, which are important concepts when we're doing Kafka streams like the Marshall does. So from this Python notebooks page in the documentation, you clone the repo and go to the notebooks/Marshall section and start up your Jupyter server. Let's see. You will then have, here's the Marshall notebook itself, and here is, you need to make a file called settings.py, which just has a single line in it called API token equals, and then here's your token. This assumes that you already have a filter. This is the filter page from Lasair for the filter that's used for the Zooniverse Citizen Science project. And we need the topic, which is this red text here. That's what's going to go into the Marshall and tell it what to get. The attributes that are selected in this filter are shown here, and this is what you will see in the filter itself. Okay, so open the Marshall notebook itself, and what we see is the topic name that we took from the Lasair web page, and there's a few other options here if you want to choose one of those. The group ID is explained in the video here, and you really should look and see what that means. It's a sort of bookmark into the stream of alerts coming through. So having put in the topic and the group ID, and here is your token from the settings file, you can change the number of alerts per page. It's faster if you don't render the images, but obviously not as pretty. Now choose Run All Cells, and you can see over here that it's working away 4, 5, 6 seconds. It's fetching all of these images and data from Lasair. But here I have one that's already finished, and you can see that there's a couple of vetoed images, and one of them has a message attached, a comment attached that goes with the veto. This is, as I explained before, the attributes that are in the select clause of the filter, the light curve of the object, the two cutouts, reference from 4 years ago and science from now, and then the pan stars image. There is the TNS information down here, and you can click on that and see a lot more information about the object there. This is showing that TNS thinks it's a type 2 supernova. Now, I quite like this object, and so I am going to say in the comment, I like this object, and click favorite, and that will register your preferences immediately in a file in the same directory as your settings file. And so you can keep going and look down here. There's quite a few here. There's one which I favorited before, and we can now just run all the cells again, because the group ID is remembering where you were before. So you will just get more alerts until eventually you've seen them all, and then it will say there's no more to come. Thank you very much.